Welcome, estate living friends and family. And today we're broadcasting from the beautiful Saddlebrook Estate, which is in Midrand in Gauteng. And we're here for the Gauteng chapter, which the Association for Residential Communities hosts regionally, where we come together to talk about challenges and solutions for our industry. Our guest today needs absolutely no introduction, but this is Henk Booysen, the brand new CEO at the Silver Lakes Estate. Welcome.
Thanks so much.
Welcome.
Thanks,
We're very excited to have you here because you've just joined Silver Lakes not too long ago. And tell us a little bit more about your community.
Just started in October last year after having been in the Cape for my years in this type of industry.
Yeah.
Silver Lakes Golf Estate is one of the biggest estates, 1,700 houses. And a game reserve and a golf estate. It's a massive setup.
Wow.
With only about 30 houses still to be built.
I didn't even know about the game reserve.
Yeah, it's got a game reserve. And
Sure.
this year we're celebrating now 25 years on the estate. So it's come a long way.
Very
In the old days, when you used to drive out to the farm and sort of people will still remember 25 years ago, you literally used to drive out of Pretoria and it was just plots.
Yeah.
Now Silver Lakes is surrounded by other estates and big shopping centres. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
So much development has happened there over the
Mm.
last year, even more so.
Last couple of years, it's tremendous.
Yeah.
It's surrounded with estates. That whole area is just estates.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I mean, they're really, very lucky to have you and all the community managers in the area as well, we just like to say. So, all right, coming in fresh to a brand new estate after being with your previous estate for so many years, you must have identified a few things that you would like to develop and grow at Silver Lakes. And do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
It's a lovely opportunity, and that's why I actually wanted to join the team at Silver Lakes.
Yeah.
It's not without reason, having moved from the Cape, Southern Cape specifically, to Gauteng.
Yeah.
It gives all the opportunity. Firstly, the golf and taking the golf operation and making a success of it and building on what they have already achieved. Secondly, we've got the game reserve, and it's stunning. We've got about 130, 140 different antelope. So where else can you go and actually run or just take a hike and you actually see all the game while you're on the estate?
Incredible.
And not only, it's not an enclosed area, it's actually between the houses. Now phase 3, we've got 3 phases. In phase 3, the antelope actually roams between the houses. It's stunning. It's
That's
awesome.
really great.
So
That's
what
amazing.
we want to do is give the opportunity for the members, not only knowing that they've got a reserve, but also creating the opportunity for field interpretation and guided hikes and stuff, that they know what they've got there. Because they're in the center of the city, surrounded by all shopping centres, but yet they are in a reserve. And peace and quiet, and you don't hear any traffic, and it's just so awesome. So we'd like to develop that. And then in addition, the whole community spirit and the sense of belonging and the care. So even though you're in a city, surrounded by everybody rushing from one side to the other side, it's getting back home, but it's not just an estate, it's a caring. You can go to the clubhouse, you can go and relax, your kids can go and just cycle and go for a hike. And
what I love about all of that is you're almost like developing a sense of consciousness by being surrounded by wildlife, animals, family, community. We really are developing this sense of consciousness for our kids and participating in nature and in the environment, which is one of the things I love about Silver Lakes. Okay, so a big focus then on driving our golf membership over the next while as well. And what are we doing for our 25th birthday?
Oh my, this is the first again in the States in South Africa, I can tell you now.
Yeah.
We're setting a couple of records. It's not only South African records, international records. We wanted to go to Guinness Book of Records, but they charge a fortune, $10,000 just for registering a record. But anyway, we are setting a record for the biggest bring and braai, amongst others. In a gated community. We have got so many people ready to go. So that we've got one massive bring and braai with entertainment for kids, and it's a whole weekend of celebration for our 25th celebration.
Fantastic.
Together with that is we've got what the Afrikaans people refer to as a bokterolspoeg, where we actually use our own roller from the estate, whether it's kudu, impala, duiker, we actually take the roller and the people spit and you see who
I would
spits
like
it the
to. I
furthest.
would just like to mention that I am Afrikaans, and I won the Kudu Bokdrol Spoeg competitie when I was about 11 years
Okay,
old
so you
at
can come.
Dikololo.
You may come, and you
I
can do
will
it again.
participate.
So we'll have official records for the different sizes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but that's going to be fun. But then on the
Nice.
Saturdays, there's a couple of other records. Things like the biggest aerobics in South Africa in a gated community. We've got one massive one. We've got
That's lekker.
paraglides, not paraglides, parachute guys jumping on,
Yeah.
and we've got a big screen TV, movie for the family that evening. We've got live performances by various artists, and so on and so on. But it's a whole day and a half of entertainment to
Fantastic.
celebrate the 25 years at Silver
Yes.
Lakes, and just getting all our members,
All
and
your
the
people
residents,
together.
just get them together, just get them together.
100%.
And we've got our own Silver Lakes FM that we're doing a live broadcast on
Very
Silver
nice.
Lakes. Yeah,
Very,
so it's something
very
we
nice.
we're
Big
quite proud of.
celebratory
Big
event.
celebration.
That's very exciting. And what a great way to bring the community together in all different aspects of what they enjoy doing. So it doesn't matter if you enjoy braaiing or if you want to parachute, or if you're like an extreme junkie or what you like. There's something for everybody.
What we try to create is a sense of, I'm proud to be here. So whether the guy braais, whether he doesn't, whether he wants to participate, doesn't, even if he doesn't come, but just that sense of, wow, check what we've actually done. That's my estate. And I think that's something, and not just looking at Silver Lakes, but in general, I think that's something that which we as the managers, the estate leaders, start to achieve in our estates, that sense of belonging, pride, ownership, that the guys, they can feel pride of where they are, and because each place is unique.
Yes.
I was saying about 80% of, doesn't matter which estate you're on, 80% is exactly the same work. Well, that 20% is what, the difference between the different estates. You may be on a place with lagoon, on the lagoon in the game reserve, and a normal residential estate on a game, on a golf course.
Yeah.
But that 20% is what makes you different, and where you can use that opportunity to create that pride.
And I think it's that 20% that creates the difference. It's your differentiating factor, and that's so important. I'm so glad you mentioned that, because that's something we like to share as well about the different communities. It's like, what makes you special?
It's just that, and it's a small section,
Yeah,
which you can utilize, and that's why the person actually wants to stay on that
100%.
estate.
It's not just about the
security.
Yes, sure.
Yes, it's important. That's why they want to.
Yes.
But it's that other 20% that makes you special. And we as in the industry, we've got to utilize that and use that for the members to create that sense of pride. It's
100%.
important. That's why they buy there.
Yeah. And Silver Lakes definitely is a very, very special place. We're looking forward to your birthday and sharing more about it. When is it?
It's on the 7th and 8th of September.
Okay.
Yeah. And what we also are holding thumbs at this moment, we've had the Best of Pretoria Awards for the best golf course for 4 years. And we're hoping that we may get it again this year.
Yes.
That announcement comes in September, and we'll be proud if it actually happens, because a lot of work has actually gone. Yeah,
well,
and that's something that gets voted by voters in Pretoria, not only a panel. So it's the people of Pretoria that decides it.
Well, you'll definitely get our vote.
Good.
That's great. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, we're here at the Gauteng chapter. Talking about challenges and solutions today. And ARC members, we've also got a big celebration coming up, which is the annual Association for Residential Communities Conference. This year hosted at the Serengeti Estates on the 12th, 13th and 14th of September. And we have both been going to the conference for years. And first of all, do you want to tell me why is Silver Lakes an ARC member?
Well, we were one of the founder members right in the beginning.
Okay.
I think the reason why we joined is the reason why most other states join, and that is, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. And there's so much information that gets shared, and that's available through ARC. And instead of reinventing the wheel, they've got all the information. Yeah. They are templates, they are solutions, and that's why we're there to get and gain from the experience of all the people in the industry, and especially as ARC as a body actually coordinating it. That's amazing. That's why we joined it.
Fantastic. Well, that's why we'll be there as well. And what are you hoping to get out of the conference for yourself personally this year?
Personally, I think two things. Firstly is the first session that's actually facilitated at the conference and that is a changing role of management and the board. You know, we're facing so many challenges in our industry, and
Sure.
again, it's what is happening out there, and the change in role from where we used to be in the past. Now I'm talking 15, 20 years ago, to where we are now at the moment. The role, the demands, the needs, and what our specific role should be as a facilitator in those needs on the estate. I think that is
So important.
that's number one. And together with that, also that section is the changing role of the board. You know, where they want to go to their strategies, how they're going to get there, and then also the different changeovers of boards, and how we as
Transitioning,
the
yes, of
transitioning,
course.
and us as management, how we you know, we've got a specific objectives and we need to achieve it, but you've got to get the buy-in from the board continually
100%,
year in year out,
100%, yeah.
and that's something I'm really looking forward to. That's firstly, and then secondly, of course, is again networking and meeting all the other people coming to the
Yes.
conference. You know, we're not on an island. We're all together. We all have got the same issues, the same opportunities, same challenges, and it's just that networking. Seeing what's happening, what other estates do, how they go about, what they do to address the opportunities and challenges. And with that, there are so many service providers that's at the exhibitions. And
Industry
it's
experts, really.
exactly. And why start looking for stuff when it's all available there? You've got all the information, all the questions being answered right there.
100%. 100%. And really, it's our objective to take everything that we learn from all of the chapter meetings, from the conference itself, and from all of our community leaders, whether GMs, security managers, CEOs, directors, you name it, and share that with the community all together so we can all learn and grow together. Well, yes, thanks, Henk. It was so nice to chat with you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you for joining us and always being up to work with Estate Living.
My pleasure.
Very much looking forward to celebrating your and Silver Lakes' birthday with you and seeing you at the conference.
Perfect. Thanks so much, and thanks, Jamie.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
So for more information about the Silver Lakes birthday, please keep a lookout for Estate Living's channels, our Facebook website, as well as ARC's website as well, and Silver Lakes, of course. And if anybody's looking to get hold of you at Silver Lakes on your website, where can they get a hold of you?
www.silverlakes.co.za, and they'll find all the information there.
Wonderful. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jamie.